How's everybody doing tonight? I got a couple I want to talk about. I figured tonight, instead of telling y'all some funny story or something like that, I'm just going to go with things that I've overheard. Somebody come in the other day, and I've already got two of these. They're older. I believe this one, I'm not sure. It might be silver. I don't know. I've got to get the book out and check. But somebody come into work and spent a 1980 Canadian Voyager. And of course, any stuff like that comes in, I pick it up quick. And this is a Commonwealth of the Bahamas, 1989, 10 cents. We're going to tell you, boy, we finna have to get some work with that camera. Of course, I found a couple Susan B. Anthony's. I actually got a S Mint. And I think I picked up a Canadian dime the other day. It's the only thing I found knew it worked. But anytime I see that kind of stuff come in, I always pick it up. I mean, Susan B. Anthony's, they always get put up. Don't have them in a roll, but I got them in one plastic bag, just a bunch of them in it. Not sure why I hold on to them. I'll keep the S mints separate. We're just going to do a few short ones. Because, I was at work one day and one of the bosses come up to me, and I just don't really like anything political. Kind of gets on my nerves. You noticed I rearranged the stickers a little bit there. Had to make some space for some new ones, get them moved in a little bit. But the boss come up to me here a while back, and he said, Danny, are you a Republican or a Democrat? I said, I'm a felon, Bobby. You can leave me alone. Well, okay. And off he went. I worked at a little store one time and had two girls come up to the counter with an ovulation test. And I said, honey, are you sure this is what you need? She said, what do you mean? I said, well, are you looking for it's a possibility or uh-oh, it's too late? She said, uh-oh, it's too late. And I went, yeah, this is not what you're looking for. You're looking for a pregnancy test, not an ovulation test. And that was when I lost a little bit more faith, in our educational system. Just one of them things that kind of made me worry. Now, we have had a joke going on for some time now, because I was just bored one day and blurted it out, but I'm pretty proficient with using either hand when just about any task. And we're up in a man basket trying to get a hole drilled in the bottom of a gutter to get a downspout started, and well, I can't reach it the way that I'm sitting, so I've got to switch hands and use my left hand to reach out there. And the guy in the basket with me says, man, I can't do that. And I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, use either hand like that. You know, I can't do that. And I said, well, I'm amphibious. And he just looked at me real funny. And I went, dude, I am well aware the word is ambidextrous. I've rattled that at a few people just to see what reaction I could get. But I always make sure that I explain to them that, you know, it's... I'm well aware of the word I'm supposed to be using, and if you come at me trying to correct me, you're the one I was hunting for in that room. I'm standing in a little store one day, and this one woman asked the other one, she said, Edna, did you remember to take your ginkgo this morning? She said, no, it must slip my mind. Like I said, these are just things that I've overheard and thought was kind of funny. My daughter said that she went walking down one of the aisles at her store the other day, and there was a pile of fake dog poop in the middle of one of the aisles, and she had no doubts. You know, she just went to go get gloves and everything to clean it up before she even got any closer to it. Got over and realized that it was not real. It was fake. It was one of the things of fake dog crap that they got on the shelf. And she said, you know, I just, without any doubt, all right, well, somebody shit in one of the aisles. I worked at a Hardee's one time. Out west they call them Carl's Jr. And as with my wit and everything else, you can tell I'm always wonderful to work with. And had a girl we worked with. We were always, you know, not actually bickering, but it just made the day go by to sit there and have somebody to sass and argue with. And she said something one day, and I said, girl, you better watch it. And she said, shoo, you know you want some of this. And I said, well, Gina, you right. You got one of them Coke bottle figures. And she grinned real big, and I said, it's just too bad it's a 2-liter. And I had to run for my personal safety at that point, because I thought she was finna try to mortally wound my inner child and then beat my ass. I do miss them days. Used to have all kind of fun just poking fun at each other. Like I said, they poking fun at you, that means they love you. The day they start getting quiet around you, today that means they don't give a damn. Guys, love y'all. Have a good one. And y'all behave.